Hello and welcome to my second YouTube video. And if you know, I am a full-time fine artist from India, currently living in Taiwan. I am currently in the middle of preparation for a really big exhibition that is due at the start of October for me. And this YouTube channel, I basically try to speak about all the things that are really important to my creative life and basically my creative projects that I execute. I have written a series of 100 prompts for the different videos that we'll be doing. And while not all of them will be executed, the second one is the art of ideas. And have you ever thought, like, why do you get a certain idea? Or why do you keep getting the same idea? Or has it ever been that you have got an idea and you have not worked on the idea, and someone else has just done something exactly or something similar, and you wondered, how was it even possible? Like, it's exactly what I thought. An author called Elizabeth Gilbert, who writes in her book called The Big Magic, she says that ideas almost have a life of their own. So basically, they are like, think of them like angels, or just like, spirits traveling all around the world across different creatives and different people. And they come to you and they give you a chance to execute or get them to life. Most of us, we get a good idea, we see how difficult it is to execute, and we don't go ahead with it. And then some of us actually have the idea and execute it. And sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. But what I'm here for today is I am here to share with you on how to get your personal projects or your personal ideas to life easily or in a difficult way. So I'm going to share both the versions with you. I'm going to share how, if you want to, if you're the kind of person who loves planning, execution, timelines, then I will share with you how to work on a personal project that's long and timeline elongated, and how to build. And if you're a person who needs quick results and doesn't want to invest but still wants to execute the idea, how to find the best way possible. So basically what we're going to talk about is the what of the idea, the why of the idea, and the how of the idea. Let's say I have an idea, and the idea that I have, let's take, for the ease of it, something that I have already executed. So for me, when I had a big problem with the art world, and that was that a lot of art was inaccessible, and it was considered to be elite or for the special, and especially so in India. So what I thought was, how can I make my art accessible? And then I saw hundreds of these videos about making products. At that point of time, so here we come to our what. Basically, what is that one thing that you wanted to create? Now, it could be anything. It could be an app, it could be a pen, it could be a song, writing a song, it could be about a choreography. But what is that you want to create? And generally when we're doing this, we look at the topmost artists, like we look at those people who are performing at the top level. And one thing that we think is, how can I ever match that? And that is what happened with me. I started looking at these artists who were selling in thousands of dollars in US dollars, these lovely, beautiful art products. They had this whole line, they had a complete e-commerce shop, and I started dreaming of that directly. And that's when I realized that it had 6 months. It had been 6 months since my idea, and my idea had already passed its stage, and I had done nothing except for just watching YouTube videos. So that's when something caught my head, that I am being stopped. And that was a sort of procrastination that was coming to me. So I realized 3 things. One, as soon as an idea hits you, the first thing is, how can it fail? Will it fail? Second, there's someone who's always doing it better than you. And the third is that it needs investment, time and money. So I'm going to show you 2 different products I made. One with an investment and one with zero investment. Situations, whether you have the money to invest or you don't have the money to invest. If you have the money to invest, are experts in their field. If your idea is away from your field. And second, be ready to experiment. Lastly, be open to timelines. That we started called Shop Art, and this was the book. It was a line journal, And since I was journaling every single day, it was very much a part of my personality. And that was when I moved from India to Taiwan, and I started selling these products. And we started selling these products in pop-ups and stores. And what if you don't have the money to invest? Let's say I didn't have the money to invest in a product. What would I do? I think that is when it becomes more of a personal project. So, can you guess what this is? Yes, it's basically a canvas, and this is my hand on it. I had this crazy idea that I wanted things to be wrapped in art, and I don't know if this would sell. I don't think there's a need in the market for it, and I honestly don't think people want to buy. Like, how can different surfaces have art in them, and how can I make it accessible? So, two questions I had in my mind: how can it be accessible? How can the surface have art? And that's when I thought, what if I start sewing my canvases? And that's when I started sewing my canvases. And do you want to guess what this is? Because I'm going to show it to you. Okay, and here we go. And now this is no more a bottle. It's actually a pretty vase. One of such ideas on Pinterest. So yes, if this is a personal project, not for any commercial use, something that you're playing with, then a good idea is to DIY itself. So this is that not all ideas are going to be successful. Not all ideas are going to give you business. But the fact that you got this idea and you executed this will give you more confidence. The art of ideas is that you will get more of them only if you work on them. Times we try to do the toughest tasks first. And the thing is, the easiest way to start is to do the easiest tasks first. So rather than looking at the end goal and thinking, oh my God, let me make the toughest artwork, the toughest painting, the thing is, let's make just one painting. I think for the longest time that art should not only be on canvas, it should be on different things. And to be honest, I was kind of precious with it because I was using this idea to kind of delay my products, my projects, and this is my latest work. And yeah, of art being on different surfaces, I had to push this to the next level. Like, how can my art be on different surfaces, but also what if it can only be of a single surface that is not a canvas? The universe that ideas will keep coming to me, and that, my dear friend, is the power of ideas. Absolutely okay. Doing is more important than doing perfectly. So thank you for watching my video, and hope to see you again in the next video. Like, subscribe, share, and until then, bye bye.